Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see this time we have a chance to check new resin kit. Let's say it's not new, but it's quite interesting resin add-on for the StuG IV. As you can see, it's written here. It's molded in 1/35 scale, it comes from CMK and it copies the engine for Tamiya kit. As you can see, package is quite simple. We have transparent box, we have all parts visible through the box, and as you can see there are plenty of them. On the back side there is some safety information, and as you can see it's closed with paper clip, so just give me a second to open it. Of course, this kit might be useful for those who would like to build some really interesting diorama, because you can expose the engine of the model, which is not included into the standard kit, and I think it's quite a useful feature because it adds, let's say, detail into the model. So now I need a second to open the package because it's a bit difficult to open it. And here we are. So okay, I opened it. First I want to show you the assembly manual. Assembly manual is printed in form of this nice small brochure on the yellow paper, which also serves as a, let's say, main page. Here you can see the parts map, and inside you can find assembly process. And here you can see some other steps. Note that like engine compartment will be detailed too. It's not only the engine, it's full engine bay, let's say, so that you can have nice detailed model in the end. First, here I can see this nice plastic part for the wall of the engine compartment. As you can see, it's molded out of the plastic. And next are resin parts. First of all, and the main the most important here is the engine block. As you can see, it's molded as a one-piece part, so you won't have to fiddle with all those unnecessary, separately molded minor elements. They're molded into the engine, and they're molded in excellent quality. Quality does not suffer from such design, as you can see here. The only thing you would have to do is carefully separate it from the base. As you can see, base is quite thick, and you will have to do it carefully in order not to damage the part. Next we have the engine cooler. Of course, you will have to clean the flash between the fan blades, but otherwise it's molded in really excellent quality. Next we have some minor elements, for example this big part, which is molded as a one piece, and also those three parts, which should be glued onto the engine and add some extra detailing for it. Next we have two radiators. Here you can see them. These look nice, and of course you will have to apply the washing in order to show this nice mesh surface. Next we have more parts. Here you can see one of them, and here is another one. Again, molding quality is on the same level, and of course you will have to separate resin bases. It's quite typical for the resin kit. Here is another one. And then we have, I guess those should be used for the exhaust. Again, nice molding quality. For the fans we have two parts which are molded separately. Here you can see them. Very nice detailing. They're detailed even inside, so you'll have to work on your painting skills if you want to get a really nice result out of this. Here we have three minor parts, nothing serious. Then we have engine bay covers, I guess. Just give me a second. Here is one, and here is another one. Of course, these are molded as separate parts in order to replace the ones which you will cut off the original kit. Then we have here some extra parts for the engine. this is a rear wall, which should be also replaced, as you can see here. Then we have exhaust manifold. Here you can see both ends. Some minor elements, for example here. More of small parts. And three more. Here you can see them. And of course, as you saw before, there is also PE thread. I'm not sure how to remove it. Okay, now we have it. PE thread is obviously made in Edward. I mean, you can guess by this small writing and by the font. Here we have all necessary parts for the extra detailing of the engine. I mean, those parts are better replicated with thin PE parts. That's why CMK decided to include this small thread into the kit. Of course, as you can see, they're unpainted, so you will be able to cover them with the paint you would like to. So that's all for the video review. As usual, don't forget to check full review article on our website, and of course I would like to invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our Facebook group. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video review as usual.